Alrighty, good evening, guys. This is Assistant Chief Forecaster coming back here once again. We've had a couple of technical issues on our page today, hence why we haven't had a lot going on. But we're still going to bring you guys the forecast here. It is a little late. It's about 10 o'clock in the evening here. So first and foremost, guys, the cold front has passed through Arkansas here, and before anyone says anything, especially the next couple of days, the daytime temperatures are not going to take a hit. It's still going to be relatively warm for this time of the year. We're still in early September here. The sun angle is not favorable for us to see upper 70s or low 80s for high temperatures here. And the dry air, especially this time of year, really warms up during the afternoon here. However, during the overnight hours, with the dry air in place and the dry ground and the radiational cooling, that's when you're going to see the really good effects from this cold front here. So you can see on our radar here, guys, we don't have much going on across the board here. We're going to draw out the cold front for you guys real quickly here. So the cold front right now is draped just south of Arkansas at this point. You can see a couple of scattered showers and storms ongoing in Mississippi just south of the frontal boundary here. But the frontal boundary has cleared Arkansas here. Let's talk about temperatures real quickly. So temperatures right now are not bad. I mean, it's coming in right around 70 degrees in Mena right now. We've got 77 down there in Camden, 68 near Clinton at this point here. All the temperatures are coming up at the moment here. So we got 73 in Little Rock right now, 77 in Pine Bluff, 79 in Fort Smith, 72 up there towards Fayetteville and Bentonville right now. Actually 72 in Bentonville, 77 in Fayetteville right now, 70 degrees in Jonesboro at this point here. And I'm going to go ahead and overlay the dew points at this time here. And that's what I was saying before, that the dew points are going to start dropping here. You're already seeing that across northern Arkansas with dew points in the low 60s already. Further south into central and south Arkansas, your dew points are still in the low 70s to mid 70s at this point. However, dew points will rapidly fall as we get towards later tonight and into your day tomorrow, Labor Day, and especially tomorrow night here, where low temperatures can get as low as the upper 50s, especially across north and central Arkansas, and some low 60s across southern Arkansas at this point here. So that being said here, guys, I don't have much to talk about here today. Over the next 7 days, we're not expecting much array of rainfall because high pressure is going to be settling over the natural state here, and most of the storm activity will be across the central and northeastern half of the country here. So with that being said, let's go and talk about something else here, and this is the wildfire danger. And I talked to you guys about this yesterday here, that we're still looking at the potential of wildfire, especially across western Arkansas. So this is the updated map for today here. Much of western and central Arkansas is still looking at the potential of seeing wildfires here, still at a moderate risk for the potential wildfires. So if you're grilling, especially tomorrow, keep that in mind. If you're planning on doing any type of burning tomorrow, the ground is extremely dry in these areas here. And also, as you guys saw just a second ago, the burn bans for Claiborne and Conway County. Some localized cities have issued their own burn bans, so just keep that in mind. If your city is under a burn ban, please check into that. The county may not be under a burn ban, but your city might be under a burn ban, so please check into that before you do any type of burning across Arkansas here. So that being said, let's go ahead and talk about your 7-day forecast here, guys. And for the next 7 days, not much going on here. We're looking at that reinforcing shot of cooler air that's going to come through on Wednesday here. Low overnight lows back down into the upper 50s by that point, but we're going to quickly rebound as we get towards the later part of the week into early part of next weekend here with high temperatures in the low 90s here. Now, beyond this point, there are some indications that we may be looking at a potential pattern change as the heat ridge that's going to move over the western half of our forecast area is going to move over Arkansas, and it's going to set up to our east. That will help to allow those cooler cold fronts to come due into Arkansas over the next 8 to 10 days here. So we're in the right month. We're heading in the right direction. Just got to be a little patient with us, guys. There is pattern change on the way here, and hopefully that can bring some widespread rainfall to Arkansas. But until then, the next 7 days looks to remain dry across Arkansas here. Now, so before for central Arkansas, more the same. For the next 3 days, high temperatures in the upper 80s, low 90s here. We rebound a little bit on Tuesday, pre-cold front. And then on Wednesday, cold front comes through here, high temperatures by that point in the upper 80s or 90s. Also, I'm not expecting any sort of rainfall with the cold front that's going to come through on Wednesday, just because of today's cold front. that has left that's going to leave a lot of dry air in Arkansas, and by the time the front of energy comes on Wednesday, we're not going to be rebounding too much in the way of moisture here. So some scattered clouds can be possible, especially on Wednesday, but unfortunately the no widespread rainfall continues for much of Arkansas for the next 7 days here, and by the time we get towards next weekend, high temperatures will rebound back into the low 90s, overnight lows in the mid to upper 60s here, and more to saying for southern Arkansas here for tomorrow, and for Tuesday, high temperatures in the upper 80s, low 90s. By Wednesday, cold front comes through, high temperatures by that point back down into the upper 80s here, and then as we get towards the middle, late, and into next weekend here, high temperatures will quickly move back into the low 90s here. Overnight lows, 7-4, overnight lows are going to be relatively comfortable for the next 7 days here, back down into the 60s, upper 50s across central and northern Arkansas here, but by the time we get towards early next week, we should be moving back into the upper 60s, low 70s, as moisture will continue to move into Arkansas by that point here, guys. So, said before, we're going to continue to dig for widespread rainfall here, guys. We'll keep you guys updated right here on your source for all things Arkansas weather.